James is right. Alan James.
Alan James.
Coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
His voice was so raspy. Alan James. Hey, welcome back. I am the JollyPotOGold. I'm here to bring you another jolly good time. It's called Not for Broadcast. Essentially, you control what people see on the news. It's sent in by the government, or you get to show the people what the people want to see. Whether that be good, bad, for both sides. To everybody that is already subscribed, I appreciate you. 49% to 50% of y'all aren't. All I'm gonna say, subscribe. We lit over here. You just gotta click a button, for real. Just smooch that. Smooch, just. We moving on. Let's get to this shit. Day 1, the election. Oh, I'm f***ing around. I gotta.
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a.
Nigga, I am the janitor.
Room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience.
Aight.
You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now,
Alright.
have a look to your left.
My left.
These plugs control everything in the studio.
I swear I know my right from my left. I swear.
You haven't fiddled with them. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast.
What?
Right,
Okay.
quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Alan James. Okay. Crazy Neil, come to Bumley. I don't know what Bumley is. Sounds a little dirty. Sounds a little nasty, if you ask me.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And
The Medicated.
We'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic.
Right, button 2 in 3, 2, 1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Bet. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. My timing is impeccable. I promise you. Don't listen to me. I'm just boasting. I'm just boosting.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Lovely, mate.
But first,
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary...
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now, the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the co-leaders accepted.
Got you.
In 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
No.
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. He's doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier.
Homie
This
look
next sequence is
angry.
what we call a multi-cam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting.
Okay.
A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine.
Welcome
Screen
back to
1, Jeremy.
Fuck.
Welcome back. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with the star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf,
Yeah,
culture
I'm with it.
correspondent.
I'm with it.
And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here
I knew
with us
that.
is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter,
Okay.
what a wild ride this has been.
You fake as fuck, bro.
I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man.
Been on that shot a bit long.
She don't give a fuck.
A love, of course, for freedom.
If you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people
Yeah.
that I inspire. The little people.
Some
She's
real
trying not to
change,
throw
it
up.
looks like in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
He swore. Oh, well, don't worry, you won't do it again.
I said fuck.
He did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week
Right,
around
they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is really losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but we can't find out now. We'll go to the rushes room together once the broadcast's over.
No, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance T.
You kissed him.
Flanagan.
Hey, yo. Bro,
For
why?
you, baby. All for you.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
What is with these dumbass shots of them?
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. And you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard
Yeah.
for as long as the swear word lasts.
Bet.
It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing two things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. Button lights up, count 1,
Got you.
2,
2.
and
Hold it down. Aight.
Remember to select
I'm with
screen
it.
1 now that you've got the feed.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go
Fuck.
on back to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Turn that down a little bit.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there. Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future.
Okay.
So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich.
Bullshit.
For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions. Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country.
I know I'm not talking much, but like I gotta balance it.
Trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
But you'll
I
see when we
kinda agree, but like
So
you
people
guys
who
have
pay you a pittance to serve them
turned
drinks in
into
their
the
private
very
clubs.
thing you
The
don't
people whose
like.
children you
Become
raised.
tyrants.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance.
Fuck.
And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
I think I did.
So, as the country
Think I
forms
did.
itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News.
Are we good?
We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance.
Okay.
I'm Jeremy Dawson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody. Same again tomorrow. Call times are on the board. So,
Looks like you've got it now. Thanks for that, mate. I've got to go.
Forgot about that.
He won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck. When the program's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you
You
have.
received a small bonus. Current wealth, broke ass poor.
State of our main advertisers, but you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake. So why would you care?
Cool.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world. Tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important. Tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts.
Yo, I like how the characters in this are actually like they're real people. They're not drawn or animated. This man right here was on my mind the entire time. He looked so fucking angry, and for what? I want to know.
I'm Alan James.
Okay.
This is not a movie. This is not some child's tale. This is not a dream. This is reality. This is the story of you and how you're stupid and asleep. It's about how you were promised the Elysian fields, but you ended up filleting Satan for the salty crumbs. It's happening here. It's happening now. And it's all happening right in front of you. I'm Alan James.
Alan James is one of the country's most controversial columnists and speakers.
And they're going to take your poor sweet grandma, and you're never going to see those dribbling dentures again. Oh, grandma, look at their faces. That's not what cows look like.
You call it the stock market. I call it the stuck market. Because it's just another pole they've stuck up our collective...
I don't care if he was once your nephew, Cameron. He's standing in the way of the truth!
Now, Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, is coming to your city.
I'm Alan James, author of Alan James is Right. My new nationwide tour, Alan James is Right, in front of you.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James.
Alan James is Right.
Alan James.
Alan James.
Coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
His voice was so raspy. Alan James.
Crazy pre-Christmas sofa and chair deals. It's a steal.
Hey, I like your suit.
We don't care if you've been naughty or nice. We got green sofas, red sofas. I don't want her sitting on this white sofa. She's gonna have to sit on the dark sofa. This is a deal with deal appeal. You wanna throw?
Why can't she sit on the white sofa, fam? What you trying to say, bro?
Black is dirty? Huh? Black can just soak up all the muck and grime and dirt and shit, huh?
Alright, no, it's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. I'm really curious about this interview. Cause homie was like tripping over nothing, bro.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Oh, but this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
I know. I think they think he won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do one BC interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the
Damn,
studio.
bro.
Thank you so much for...
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Mr. Blunderpatch.
No! I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation are you people running?
Mr. Blunderpatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
The half of it. Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Oh, go on then. Say it.
What?
I told you so.
Your hair looked nice.
See, this is why you're single.
She didn't deserve that. Ugh. About time to invest in a new mic. I swear, man. Thing is old. Survived my middle school years. I think it was like 8th grade freshman year, man. An unexpected form. You arrive home to find it on the postmat, most being nothing more than usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants you to know. Curiosity gets better of you, and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. First page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston, 14 and 19. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1, upon starting a new job, you would probably ease myself in. I like to observe before I show people who I am. Question 2, a colleague is in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. Would you? It's none of my business, low key. None of my business. If it were something really important, I'd be like, yo, bro, what are you doing? An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in new place targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. So you would. I'm leaving on time. I am not about to stay after for someone else's underperformance. Question 4. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You go if I'm free, but wouldn't mind if I'm missing it. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, if I'm going to retire at a place, it's going to be somewhere I enjoy, or at least something I'm passionate about. If I'm retiring from what I want to, list my achievements and the good memories I've had that while I'm working there, you know? In your spare time, you like to relax alone doing things like listening to music and making models. I don't want to be bothered. Okay, let me not. Your ideal Holloway getaway would be, yeah, look here, baby. Go ahead, you can go ahead and include this. If I had it, we'd be out of here. As soon as I get it, me and you dropping off the face of the planet for like a couple weeks to a month. Hell yeah. Yeah, of course. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal. If everyone is equal, it's communism. Always safe, there's no freedom. Same goes for freedom. If everyone's free to do whatever the fuck they want, a lot of the shitty people in the world are going to abuse that. And everyone's not clinically depressed like we are now. I'd say that's the best. Family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. Damn, I should have clicked the, oh, there's the mug. Aw, that's cute. Okay. I should have picked encourage your kids, because in this, I do have kids. Sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. No problem, what's going on? Are you okay? Should I go get Sam? So, what's up? You must have seen all the crazy advanced stuff, the Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it, taking people's hard-earned money. My coin! Never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money. Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. That's family. Can't be talking to them like that. Need to borrow your passport. Passport? Why? Why do I get the feeling I'm not like this? Taking mine and half the bloody countries. People always say you and I look similar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Climbing the stairs of your bedroom, careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet as usual. Open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Chris is downstairs, they're leaving the country, and they need my passport to do it. Things really that bad, apparently, but they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris can take my passport and get out. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. Day 8, the fallout.
Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Mr. Snugglehugs, should we play that? Is this toy safe? Advanced Go-Getters, Alan James. That the Illuminati?
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up.
Alright, bro. Relax. Okay. If you made it this far during the video, leave a TV emoji. Alright. If you liked the video, like, comment, share, and please do subscribe. Please help your boy out. Help me help you. And ever so gently, smooch that bell. Have a fantastic day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever you're having, and I will catch you later. We out.